welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host HALIFAX ANSAH-ADDO on OK 101.7 FM.
Unyanipa bikutuono Sioni ya busumpo Unyanipa bikutuono Ente ya surya Never wanted Resche Waine fatawo Never wanted Zujiro Jesus La 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 Moksumu Wasu Jesus La 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 Moksumu Kasi atufompolu Unyenipa bikutuono Ensioni ya busumpo Unyenipa bikutuono
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host HALIFAX ANSAH-ADDO on OK 101.7 FM.
What a beautiful way to start my show today. My show, your show, our show on OK 101.7 FM, the best entertainment show. And then, your DJ Bosco decided to play some old school gospel music to start a show. And it's quite interesting. This one is Mebowdin by the man himself, Charles Kojo Fosu of blessed memory, aka Daddy Lumba. DJ Bosco started with Tego Sisters, Ewadum, and Oba Emmy Newman, so come out for Jesus is now on, Daddy Lumber's Mebode, and somebody was just commenting and say, more gospel, some
Okay, FM.
15, 20 years ago, so Charlie, what do you more compare and gospel musicians now? Difference woman. That is what I can see. My main thing here. Anyway, that is how I welcome you to this edition of the Best Entertainment Show. When I demo be a kwabake siepa eba enejuma die. So, in case you just tune in, hi OK 101.7 FM. I am HALIFAX ANSAH-ADDO, your humble host. Your baby boy yehun komo on the Best Entertainment Show. Monem dada ne papa. Or Sansro Nyame papa DJ Bosco and Virgin Adele normal producer and ne show him. Nyame shramo. Midamo say Modimu feeding you to okay. And now 3rd November. That is interesting. Say we are in the 11th month. Next month, your final month of the year. Congratulations, you made it to November. It's moving quite fast.
Okay,
We're already on the 3rd of November. As you know, I could sing Amal. Anyway, don't give up. Don't lose hope. Once there is life, there is hope. Welcome one more time. Let me take these 2 quick LPMs and then I say something about some 3 gentlemen. We're Despite Auto Museum. Come for the excitement and come feel the excitement. Take a fun ride in the amazing Tesla Cybertruck at the Despite Auto Museum, as well as more classic and luxury cars, all for a small fee. Also, enter a new world of fun. Enjoy exciting virtual reality games at our modern gaming center, great for kids and adults. You want to know more? Please call us now on 0200 030 or 05562622626. Despite Auto Museum, where history rides in style. The other one is from the Perfect Man Kaftan, who says I should tell you should dress the way you want to be addressed. Say Omo, the best of men's grooming wear. From formal wear to corporate wear to semi-casual wear to casual wear to smart casual wear to sports wear, anything meant to traditional wear. Just call them on 0244147212 0244147212 and you will be good to go. say that is Samuel Kunzi can do. Say and then on the 3rd of November, try say I count 5 days. Then now I do on the 8th of November. That is when we are burying George Clifford Owusu of the Daily Guide newspaper. On the 8th of November, yeah, George Clifford Owusu. You know. My name George Pa. My name George Yedruma. I office back home for 9 years and 7 months. George Trop Beat Waves. That is entertainment page in Daily Guide. He loves fun. It was through George that I got to know. Wow, Isaac also. Isaac Ebon also. Is of the PMP. Is also no more. That I got to know a Brantia Mash Dede and Co. George Dyer, I'm sorry. We express our condolence to the family one more time and the entire Daily Guide family. And see, on the 8th of November, you called George a year. Despite me, the idea will be named George because on your Juma will have mum dear. Then so they be George Clifford Nama. Or no bounce will have Obia. Oh, George Clifford. Yeah, what you ban? Oh no. George Clifford is gone. May he rest in peace on the 8th. Talking about George again, another George called George Odekobi. That one is a good news. He started November with us. November was George Odekobi's birthday. George of On Points. You know, our boutique be what I say. Yeah, I mean, in and penny for once in the while. You near my 1 or 2 be. Happy belated birthday to you, George Odekobi. Saturday was your birthday. And then still on the Georges. Today, Monday, November 3rd, is the birthday of George Kakraba. Oh, a doctor in the making, doctor of pharmacy in the making, drama extraordinaire, percussionist one, and Kakraba George. Oh, birthday. So this is a story of the 3 Georges. Bakundi Friday in Bishop, and then Bakunsu Dini Nawoda Saturday Kremi, and a Bakunsu Dina Woda ene. Anyway, that is life for you. Some are celebrating birthdays, some are dying. My opinion for Yakwaba because Bishop Takia Boy has been talking. Bishop Takia about the Victory Bible Church. I see also with you for say ya Munsha Kompa. Nagana Babe Shi, Gana Babe say no yenjai. Na nene vikram po nyame hu omomobo. And advice Bishop Taki Abodi Abe ya he say and to say div wo a friend was saying bad thing among kana. Well, it's been an issue for a while now. Ya ka no mo ko sin samankwa hini say ono crap office no see we good say mama for prophecies no babium. Ebe Elvis every young grassy move for progressing funding. So within 1 week, when your progress is 200, say now something you know, be I see just a human penny, mama and son on the Becassa. And see prophecy in this country. I ask him, hey, talking about President Mama. President, we greet you. And Pacho Musi Busumi be out the 20,000 coincidences Nina. And see, in Pacho, yes, you are Hanubi. Yes, every month over 5 million cedis. Presido. Anyway, and talking about presidents, Donald Trump is saying, "I'll say, Omo kunkun Christopher or Nigeria and see Anka then mu invade saying, see, you mean Nigeria can defend Christians in Nigeria? Papa Trump, when I can a cafe na kind. Dear, we see who call invade Nigeria, but who are na." Okay, so say Ghana crying so you be Nigeria and say what the way you know for Hampocho. That is a sovereign state. I don't know which Christians have complained to you that they have been murdered. Say war unrest in parts of Nigeria. I believe they can contain it there. Samba. Anyway, my opinion for Yakwaba mean you opening remarks now. I mean coming prophecies yes. And I did start here for Socrates. Socrates Safo ye sini cheni movie producer, senior one, on the 5th of November or the 5th of December. Nyamiya Doma, the latest movie, Sextortion. Ebe was Snap Cinema, Accra Metropolitan Assembly, or Kimbu Gardens, Ebe Interma Station. General Sokri Safo, Enche Ebiana ni party newa bang. Must see idea our opposition. 20,000 per month no on yebi. General Mawakwaba.
Halifax.
Pastor Boko dear.
Boko. See this introduction here is nane wabemu ni niamanu in fact. We minia mesro say kaya yi free mu kaka.
Mami nka say enche be na wa party newa bang.
Ai.
Adentia.
Oh, say o kan sa na say o ne mesre kwa.
Oh. Enti mami nka me no kre.
Oh, o ne mesre kwa.
Okay, Kafra. Me nka serve you.
Thank you. But Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Saturday? Yes, there was a prize and speech giving day.
You mean speech and prize
Speech
giving
and
day?
prize giving day. Sorry. There was Achimota.
Achimota Hifa.
Achimota Secondary School.
You mean Achimota College?
Achimota College.
Safo Boko dear.
Boko.
Okay.
Achimota College. And it was so beautiful a sight to be.
And then Wokobi.
Oh, Mekobi. Say, me last bonko.
So last one was secondary school.
Maybe we university say.
Okay, explain here. So last one. Okay, into work on behalf of wine.
Me bana. Last year, the best mathematician our school more. Yeah. Into your man award. But I dear back one a year me fell Halifax.
Yeah.
Ghana national anthem. Me kaipa said ni a Ghana national anthem. Ni 6 March. Ubon si ebe boy ebe shasi a no ati drum kesi ebi na bo. Ni nyina ya sorry. Na wa edru ba bi na bo boom bi ban kesi ebi. Ne nia o ehye no no. E ya na furu so kakra.
Okay, FM.
No bo boom. Na obi abo chain. Wow.
Yeah. Boko dear.
Boko.
Okay.
But school for no ball national anthem being right.
Into almost started with and on board boom and on board chime and I didn't
send your tour no send your ball no Achimota Secondary School. Hey, Achimota College. National anthem no Halifax. Mintimento. But it was so adventurous.
I don't understand.
So innovative.
You mean the school anthem?
No, Ghana national anthem.
And by the way, you said Achimota College. Omo anthem or no?
Omo anthem rendition. Omo board. Oh, so dear.
Okay, can I say?
Yeah, send your board Ghana national anthem. No.
You mean you went for a speech and prize given at Achimota College because your daughter, who completed last year, won an award? Is that what you are saying?
Yes.
And who do honomono how the school band played Ghana's national anthem. You found something remarkable about it. What did you find remarkable about it?
The rendition. Send your composer no. Send your tool no. And Halifax, it was so Gramazon.
Okay.
Yes. Look, you will listen and ubenya goosebumps.
Okay.
Wow.
So you are applauding the Achimota school band for the way they played Ghana's national anthem.
No, cadet and so no Charlie. They are so smart.
Okay.
Yes, Achimota is a college.
Yes.
Not like yours.
Was it was that the Prince Charles of Wales School, if I'm right?
Yes. Prince Charles, yeah.
Okay. Then they became
school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So what award did your daughter win, so Christopher?
Just a minute. It's on mathematics. Yes, the best mathematician.
Your daughter won the best mathematician.
Yes.
But Mrs. Emma Baba Kweku and Family Prize for the best SHS3 student in mathematics.
Yes.
From the arts and vocational programs goes to Perita Natania Asonma Safo. Is that your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, thank you.
And you said she's in the uni now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the name. Perita, Natania.
Those names, they are which we because these are like dog names.
No, we just want to know the name well so that when we are tracking her,
but it's something that I'm going to file a writ of
but when you file and this say call University of Ghana, didn't win in the Behon Wobano. Where did you hear him?
She's 19.
Oh, she's an adult.
What's it?
She's an
But
adult.
not raped.
As I say, I don't understand.
Okay, not right.
Okay, mango that she
She has voting rights.
Yes.
She has coital rights.
Okay.
She has the rights to marry. She's an adult.
Oh, no, but now focus on
she has the right to sue and be sued.
No. See, or your computer engineering.
A 19-year-old woman.
Yeah. Computer engineer, no, all focus on. See, focus.
So you say she's an adult, but she's not ripe.
Yes.
Ripe for what?
Anything that a bad adult like you can think of.
Oh, no, I'm only thinking of a right as a Ghanaian citizen, you right to vote, right to education. And you say, oh, but university address says that is first year.
Aye.
Hey, Benjamin comes in a bow. Stress free university for first year. Ubanoba benefit.
Hopefully.
No, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Say, see, a bit more referendum. A bit more sack or
Minty, Mosi, and Sakana. Og mekanchre media and minty mo.
A bit more.
Okay.
Your unripe 19-year-old daughter. Okay. Then so you find out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then weekend the media ye kakra. Once a Friday na me black.
Yeah.
And my brother was buried over the weekend.
Halifax.
Yes, I thought.
Oh.
What's the problem?
You call yourself a brother. Look at that.
Oh, 1 year, we did crack.
I didn't say, so I should have left him in the mortuary. My yes, I said I went to bury my brother. Oh,
and without
that you didn't give us the opportunity to express our condolences and do what just the way you are doing for George.
I had served notice, and notice was served that Armstrong was dead. Both of you know when he was in the hospital, when he was.
And Armstrong is not just your Armstrong.
Yes, so
you know he's also my Armstrong.
Yes, and I told you when he will be buried. As I say, everybody in this office know. Even Thursday and Bosco wanted to come and play songs for free. You know, into Muna Mamba.
In your mobile.
And a Friday.
Who
said,
Omu
ye dear so.
We are then Nicodemusly.
I then, if you don't know, any day. Friday, Muhu said, Masha Patakari Black. I'll be able to say, oh, then echo. Yeah, you know, so me see, Omudia, me call baby, and see, and a Muji man, a moko, and see, Sana, city. No problem.
Who can do the see who call baby? Wabba, and then the one can't just say me free baby. And do the what can't at the pool, who call yeah.
Say, my bomb was here, my bomb was my near. Moon date, Brenado, Michelle Black, Obian Femia.
Okay,
Bosco, say, well, no, Pessi about
you need to 5,000
near the Amoyaria Bones. Why?
And to minting from where you can.
Yes, I mean, Casa. You see, yeah, I beg you.
One can you crack.
Oh, no.
But someone born and say so Armstrong is gone. We've buried Armstrong, Ning Adokwe Ansah-ADDO. It's gone. Life is some way.
Wow.
And then over the same weekend.
Armstrong was MPP, eh?
He was even a delegate or something.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a delegate, not or something. Armstrong was here.
Oko Ate and the rest of them. Me body.
I radio.
Any wonder?
I don't know real massage. Nana banata kwa free adani krobo e penyin bia osro nyame ompen kwada kanu kro be man ko penyin wana story the Wet Soul Evangelical Ministry omo shukura so for penyin oda na story anu ye senior pastor Oladebo Adefarakan nene wo hoi o ne papa infinsia na nasi adwuma so ye de nana Auntie Rose who's saying
Auntie Rose here.
Oh no, yeah, me ko penyin wa.
Oh no.
When no you fine.
Me no you fine.
Pa.
Enyo no nkwa.
Oh, we are Auntie Rose so you be bad up.
Okay.
Enya Auntie Rose pe na you ba no you fine wa sorry.
Da bi enyo no.
Anyone.
O mo dosu. Any man so dosu.
Oh, we expand the conversation.
Nti osofo so si ochia wo.
Sir was the one number. No problem.
Obeba. Eko December idi obeba.
Okay.
Don't worry. Now, Halifax, who can, what do you call it? Who can, Bob George, dear, no so, who Brad, no so, and say, oh, Charlie, dear, because I also lost a very good friend. Because a friend to my friend is also my friend. French for see, les amis de mes amis sont mes amis. That's the friend of my friend is also my friend. Who can say nano mika be about some two glamazons so be a museum here madafo baku Maryland and baku so Accra and yeah near Maryland no ni twin brother ono so ewu ya near Maryland no ni Dindi Ruby and ni twin brother no Raymond. He also passed at Kolibri Teaching Hospital yesterday a couple of days ago now. I just want to express my condolences to the Ambasaki family.
May his soul rest in peace.
Especially to Ruby and to Susie. That's about that. But because sorry, Halifax. And I love the preaching. Yesterday, Sunday. Yes, yesterday was a Thanksgiving day. It was every first Sunday in the week. No, yes. So it was well attended, and at least the message was also good. It was refreshing. Yes, I mean, the God of 11th hour will help us in the 11th month.
Okay. We'll be the rejoinder about the editor of the Daybreak newspaper. Also called Addo College. Achimota school.
Achimota school.
Say college. Inti mama in front of college bium besine. Yes, and Achimota senior high in Swiss and Achimota school. And that Addo is the only college. The Zebra Boys in black and white. Inti mama in fast Achimota college. No mama, yes, I'm mistake no bium. Prince, thanks for the correction. I withdraw.
Anyway,
if
you look like a mini Monday, we will withdraw. Are Friday, you queen? What money?
To rejoin that things is a sit dance, you know. And if you are talking about all students of Addo to say one love the Kobol or Muse, they said I'm one more, and he is the tallest. Or compare goes to Coaching I so quite at this other one I mean at this school. I mean at this school this na member nam one call her comprehend call her one of the Cobolon so call her Prince Brown so
call
her Cobolon near men sound so call
her at this other were products yeah.
And they also open on college mammy in fact college no Motown for no. It was an error. Thanks for the correction.
We have the best anthem, national anthem.
What is this other school but Ghana anthem da?
Omo di eni dan koma bo onko biate go bia beka
na tree. What is that?
They be maintained.
What was speech and press even they were hoda?
Mpacho there be.
Okay.
But omo di eni dan ka go bia beka.
Fits that ben na chimota started so mumbo anthem eyede.
Oh, yes, almost started watching. But many amity ni enemy mabeka.
How come over the years?
Because me ko bi da. Nya me ko no meti ye ne mabeka. Obi nso ati we a no so famra.
Okay, yenko yenim. Me ba 1 second.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host HALIFAX ANSAH-ADDO on OK 101.7 FM.
For some strange reasons, I've changed my mind. I mean, I may just take short comments and move on. I don't want to discuss that Lumbe's funeral issues as a main topic. None I discuss here, no suffering and somebody dance here. Yeah, we are the AC. I mean, per se in CBU.
I mean, so in per se CBU.
So just brief comments on it.
Can I file for the Fifth Amendment that I don't comment on it?
No problem. This way I don't force anybody to talk. Nane.
Hali.
In part, what follow say Lumba Niano, Wakan Tam say, you know, on name dear Kun Niano, and say answer or behu dear Kun Niano. My was your opinion, manning fa Nisanka Efunono.
Yes, I think I saw that short video. No?
Okay.
And him say she
does he have a case? That is the biological brother. And I'll see on name dear Kun Niano. Na
Okay, FM.
Na on name dear Kun. And see or no dear. And can also who dear Kun.
Yeah.
Answer no more. Because you see, once you bury the person, postmortem becomes, autopsy becomes difficult. After they exhume and yes, say, but still to we the anchor. Into what can't tam. Tam so one can't tam kitua. What do you think?
Tam Kasimi and
What do you think, Nene? Or case?
Yes, on the face value of it, she has a case. She has a case because Obi Wuna Yanyani COD cause of death. Then why do you have to bury the person? And even if the person has been shot, no be say bullet in a cone, they will still take the person to the earth for the autopsy for the cause of death. Sebi se kane nam nipa no sukra na obi anim se articulate and nam ne sukuno on besan e dia ko hospital na ya ho adi ku potin a ekonu Halifax beti na ya chiro asphyxia due to the loss of blood and debe and the rest of those things. Inti cause of death is perfect. I agree with it. What I don't know is what kind of cause of death is she asking for. Say a normal cause of death here, 37 Nicolibu dia. And I believe say by now they must have gotten it. I don't know, but I believe. Say be a new ne war now yan disclose the rest of the siblings. Then the lady has a strong point. She doesn't have a point. She has a strong point. Say cause of death near nim hospital dieno. Aye nim no e wo aba na Yanfan Lumba, the late Lumba, ni siblings no more. Then it's not right. I have a funny feeling, say the lady is looking for some other spiritual so munko yen hwehwemu spiritually. Ni yen hu say obi etaichi spiritually ana. That is my understanding of the say onunsu dia. Still she has a point. Because we are talking tradition. People think she went overboard by swearing the stool of the Asante in the Otumfo. That is what people say. Minya Santini. I don't know to what extent a person can swear, but I heard her saying, say, she swore by the Asante that if the Busiampeni goes to bury her, then something goes to bury without these things being done. Then at that point, I think in all the instances,
first one, then I have a second one.
Okay.
Say Ebanu say of a medical cause of death. Normal doctors, autopsy reporter. Wabisa na young famano na I mean anaye diamano na onjindi. The man died in a hospital. And a top hospital like the Bank Hospital. We should share the Obia and Nepanu Hospital. And I say, and can you tamu?
I mean, say when people die, everybody expects to know what killed the person. Unfortunately, in our part of the world, yeah, this animal say ordinary heart attack and a kunukra. Everybody wants to hide. Then the more you hide things, the more people, the whole thing becomes mystical. Myth big so and the young part of this world that we don't, because we don't disclose it, now be time. Now our hospital, she didn't tell us whether she knew it. It's the Busian Penny should come and tell us, say, the only cause of death we have disclosed it. We've told everybody, the siblings, Then that will let this matter rest. On that note, say a hospital, dear now. Now say Busia Penny to or beer. And I believe by now they have. Then she said, should tell them, say, Nya nim as the cause of death, way. And no. Say, no, so now a spiritual one, no, dear.
No, dear, you have a spiritual one. Then I don't know if say, yeah, Busia Penny now, on Umbeka say, oh, I go, dear name say, Ekun, yeah, this year near ABCD. Is it not the woman who wants it? Who should rather tell us that Ebusia see autopsy reports no ni ba minjindi anai Ebusia see omon fam mame. But the way she said it, as if
Obia ni brother who ne engineer ma bi se ne ma bi ikoso hu no. Kwan a obefa so dia expressing ni anger no de e wo ho bebre or venting no. We've been made to understand say banu yenu the burial there and yet the dead body is the property of family. Inti she had gone to the right person. She had gone to confront the right person. A Busiano penny head of the entire family. And I believe say Onuna one of the people are doctors the Yinubemano. Cause of death
or confronting in a public place after a court hearing. And now ko Busia fi say, oh my boy, eja mpacho na yenu no jama then ne kunu then a doctor for kai. But I beg you my Busia penny to pack a free court about friend and somebody gun the left and right. Who can come here? It was more of a fight than a request.
With the Makai senior Kissinger.
Senior
was school. Manyakro was secondary school in those days.
That's Makosek, right?
Makosek, yes. Obi yes, strings junior B. Yeah, they are didn't buy or babe punishing. And or can you and see why I don't know. The reason I can't tell. Inti nubina will be sami. I bet me abase mamino. Or beside Ebusia Penny. Behind closed doors. And then she saw say Busia Penny babe take steps beer and share they wouldn't know the real cause of death. Never Busia Penny na see this year. So she's serving notice.
And notice was hereby
served in front of the court. Say who nim na say who nim for the third time. Now we could see no before you come out with any cause of death from any source there. You know what's him.
Okay. I think so. I agree. I hear you. Let's go to the spiritual side. Okay. We see a beer or spiritual cause of death. This thing's a superstition, a mumbo jumbo, and a insigana idea. That
is what.
Is it possible for a man to be killed by the spirits?
By the spirits, it is possible.
Okay, sure say that and yes superstition can I able to me be spiritually.
Well, it has come to stay. A idea practice I thousands of years. A baka normal say obiwa. The family will travel, they will go somewhere and ask this Nepal way, near friend. Yeah, bisano say. Eye dey nekun. Eye no ani wo. And I say obi nsan wo. In many cases, no we can say nye obia. Nanim renaso. There are instances where we can say obi nsan wo. Na say ni. Na yenye say ni. Okay, I have also heard reports ebinumu can say baby a owo no enye. Inti omunye say ni. Ebinumu achichire no na omunye si no munye si na mfa nsane no nya amodin, no find revenge. You know, many things come out of those places. But in almost every home, when a person dies, they do the traditional, you know, fact findings also. It has come to say it is there in almost every home.
Nene say obi bren sun ya. Nyame na ebo ne pa no ema no life. Say ne bren sun ya obeye den kunu. Wo to me chen nyame.
There be
So this things
you see?
Yes. No, I don't see you nene.
You see, sasem yi eya ye ka say nyame say obi mresun ya
na obi akunu
obi ntimi enye no. But sometimes so no hwe nyame asem no so mu a Bible to me too for say yes na yes so that you will live long. Now obi eko one bomb. That's what they tell us. Obi piano pa one bomb. Na okoto am yimbi mu na amrobes ko shutuna enu no nimre aso ana nimre nso ye se nimre aso then why do we say okono wan bompai ana say wan fa ne ho amanyame inti no wu ntem no so nimre aso ana nimre nso ye. That's a mystery about this, so we should be careful about those things also, so it doesn't look like when somebody at 11 dies, Nimre Nason, could he have lived longer? Then somebody dies at 3 years. Somebody dies at 1 year. Do we say some religions will say yes, the Lord gave, the Lord has taken. So Nimre Nason. But in the Christian idea, sometimes they tell us say you have to be prayerful, you have to remain within the confines of God, so that you would live long. Let's say there's a condition for living long. I don't know if I'm making sense, HALIFAX.
I will come to that. Okay, let me start with that and then go to where I was standing. Upatra said, if there is a condition, if you do A, B, C, D, you will live long. It simply means there's also a condition for dying quick. If you don't do A, B, C, D, so that is your argument. Say enu de nye obi na eku wa na okun ho. Say wan ye say ni say so that ensi wo yi na wo ntena se nche. Say wan ye na ansi wo yi na wo wo ntema. No do mo go fra wo sunsun tum kan tro mo say anti magi na eku.
Yeah, sometimes our traditional beliefs, they conflict with what the Bible says and what the Quran says and the rest of them.
But still on this tradition says obi wa yenkwohwe say obi na eku na that is na nyame no odi me crash obi nsa ana ye nyina ye human beings are yet assassin pedua no de obi wo mimi sunsum tumi a nti
I know.
Then when they go and call now about it, they say, Auntie Agatha, and I Joycelyn, or see, can be signing dodo into it's a saying. We are saying, yeah, believe be a yakita, and see, say, Busia didn't talk. What been a coon was saying?
No, yes, I will see sometimes a didn't talk about Busia, no, a Busia no more. That is true. I know they minimum pay. But what I know is that they don't go there to ask God. Meaning say one more yes, I even say fact finding, spiritual fact finding. No, they don't go to consult God as to what killed the person. No. They ask the person who is dead. Omo ni din, any ni fear of him, any ni papa din, ni grandfather din, ekwa, ni a friend ni fear din. Then they say somebody will come. Somebody will speak. They will be hearing the person speak. And nipa we oni minye fine. We ni minye fine. We say ni. We ni a binumu amu outside. And omu abomu no mukumi. You know those things. Yeah, that's so they consult the person who is dead.
Is that what they call necromancy? The act of It's a divination
Yes.
where you call the
The
spirit
spirit yes.
necromancy.
Nyame bufu no.
Yes.
Yes.
It's where you call
So
the
it's a
spirit
practice-
of a dead person. Now na bonko.
Uni na bonkombo. Yes.
So patres say ye frɛ nipa wo no sunsun saa. In fact say abrofo kra wo din for that thing. Na try say ye bribi a ye possible.
Bibi e wo ho da. So it has been dead.
Inti for the necromancy say ye frɛ nipa no sunsun ma. Enu bonko. I am not challenging that one.
Okay.
Because the Bible confirms it. Abrofo nso wo din ma no.
Okay.
Now, omunji adidin di anka omunya din ma no. It means you see there are things they don't have. No, I feel like I tell you, no inje tomo abale ato. Oni you get what? But ufre ni panujuye. The part I'm contending, which not challenging you, just expressing my doubts. And I say Miti here see you. Obi I mean, anyway.
Say obi aku. You think it's not possible?
I don't know why God will give somebody authority over me, my spirit. Now, onkumi. And nepa no de nyame born no special like nemoja no a deeper red. I mean, obraibi nyame. Na you get what I'm over nepa no or nipa to say me onye sumsum. Inti obeye den afre mi sumsum na we kum.
No. Bible nankasa aka say fa ohu ehye Awurade nsa. Na wo de hu hye Awurade nsa, you get the protection of God. Once there is protection of God, then it means say if you live under that canopy no, that umbrella, the armpit of God no, and you walk open, protectionless, then definitely something can happen to you. That is what my understanding of the Bible is. If the Bible says, "Come unto me, be under my umbrella, he that dwelleth in the heaven, you know it's Psalm 91 and the rest.
Yes,
shall not-
something can happen to you because of your own recklessness.
So death can happen to
yes,
you,
death
which is not from God. That is the understanding.
No, my argument wasn't that the death is from God. So yes, death can happen to you which is not from God because of your own recklessness.
Yes.
Your own irresponsibility. But I know soon to say obi and spiritually.
101.7.
Otofeto. When I will live on you get what? That is different. It's your own responsibility.
Okay, I get what you are.
You get what? So my point is that when you see you, say if you leave the tabernacle and go wayward, and then your irresponsibility leads to your death, I may understand that one. But if they say that the Lord created all of us and breathed His Spirit into all of us as equal human beings, but somebody can sit somewhere, or no to say me and then command me, my spirit, and take it out of my body. I ask that I never know. You see, and this is secondary school way a senior way a university let me punish way. I mean a boy. You see, who how 2 minutes when would you frame me some gooming?
You see, the whole thing is a mystery.
Unless
it is good.
Unless say see obi unless when we do the democracy necromancy I call sunsum no sunsum can say oh asimasi na ekomi Joyce na ekomi nenso
Just land pay.
na say Joyce na does where I say say bona mo ko san wo me ebia me say oh or the poison go medra ninum inti poison no weaken body no and a body no nya yare, that is fine. And now obomituo, and now or chichi min kom, and now or posa mi shua and okumi. These ones are different. I know the yes, because it is if you see, because the spirit is telling you how they but so see while funny son coming. Minami baby, and on also 2 quite call baby. Echo yeah 1 or 2. 1 or 2 says saying and all the cool media. I mean, nene.
You see, there are 3 things there. Now you are talking about the midway. That is the scientific explanation of death.
Exactly.
Say nipa no poison. say a malaria no kono and your body too and no they see it is understandable and clear
exactly
but you see obi ne komo bia and as spiritually and no honor you still have so many questions.
And to say yes, for the questions friend or see Joycelyn the poison go medrani no Joycelyn ko high boys no mbe prami Joycelyn who say me yare no change ye drone or you see physical means to kill me. It may make sense to me. But say I see Joycelyn Otimata heko and I miss so mitik bawi and okotia habain bi and no bomb me dim premium sa and no ye keke na who and I me where that can
those things also work.
Joycelyn be texting me. I'm interested. Joycelyn okay. And then every
you see these things here it never be a mystical kakra. Understanding spiritual things, you know, you need to take your time and ask questions. Because Madame Phoebe, or see, or no, if he has the opportunity of seeing God, and he's given the opportunity to ask a question, or no question about Bisanyam, and he say, "Who ni abonsam?" And the heaven ho, and our year cool, and no who's in a and then you wanted to imprison him or something, then you cast him from heaven, and you threw him down onto earth. Who cast him down also no? Wow, see woe unto the Son of Man, because in the power all ba montemono, or ye nipa boni nipa papa.
Wine and any share.
Uzi
Wine and any share in them.
According to the Bible.
No, I'm always helping you. We'll see the Oba in terminal. Do you know many whom I
yes.
Wine and any share in them.
One upon no free honum through her and a man of Baha. So what's your baby son who question? Now what I'm saying is that Satan or the devil has a lot of power. As far as my Christian belief is concerned. Satan's we are very, very powerful. You can't underestimate the powers of the devil. What we call the devil, spiritual things here. If you say ukobisa obi wuna ukobisa, you say it is devilish, it is satanic, it is this, it is this, it is this. Those things. What do I say? They are all mystical. Until you can't get explanation to everything according to the human mind. You know. That's what I can say. But I know those things are there. I know spirits work. I know whether the spirits are the holy ones or the satanic ones. They are all spirits. Much as we have good angels and we have bad angels. And bad angels are also powerful. Good angels are also powerful.
I see. So you are saying
it is
that
possible.
She's talking about spiritual fact finding.
She's causing
So necromancy.
Yes. And for as long as a traditional burial, all the steps that need to be taken before burial, they must be followed.
Final question on necromancy. Namin komenim. Nene adenti na debia so bi na ekun obi a enye ohiani. Sekafo pe na debia obi ekun spiritually. Me hu obi odi ka obi ekun da. Me hu obi odi why is it that debia sekafo no mo debia obi ekun.
Oh, onyafo kra.
Ono so mi ku. Ah mo pray them.
Me HALIFAX. Me BBC some years ago we were at that. Old lady bia ye name from even when I was a small boy she was an old lady. She died not too long ago at the age of 111 years. Mami ni papa. You didn't free mortuary. One ambulance on breath. During the wailing, no. Ebinu see ma the other faction of the compound house, no. Embeshen and Nimna or muka huna mami we.
At the age of 111.
At the age of 111.
Spiritual.
I know muka huna mami no we. You know, so that belief is there. We can't write it off. Say obintimi enkumobi. In fact, even poor people, we say it's out of envy, out of jealousy. Do you know that somebody can even envy you because of a new phone? Awakoto. Who use iPhone 11? Infansa. iPhone 11 keke. Ubakra, or share, or the first was good. Somebody will be me a town because of that particular thing. And as a result, kill you. Not because you are rich.
Spiritually.
Oh yes.
And
Once obitanwa, once somebody hates you and he cannot approach you physically, he can look for other means. And when you leave the physical realm, you are going to the spiritual, where something can attack you without you seeing the person.
Na Saturday ye juma de then so man penyim boni be betna so na onbo o man no years. Anka ye say omo omunim se na yakuni pay. And one is now finance minister boni bi ayaka can say. Now you get what I mean? Na pak na shame na so. But it is sad ye fan kum man penyim mu ana.
Well, all I know is that within the spiritual realm, there are people who control certain things. Halifax, you cannot see with your eyes. Even elections, people believe say strings are pulled.
I understand.
You may ask,
but I'm saying that if it is possible to kill people spiritually, we have bad presidents across Africa.
Who determines bad?
Oh, you can see. Do
you know how many people support Paul Biya of Cameroon?
Okay, into omo supporting no. So money pa mienu po no omo supporting no. I want to mean call them. Now onye de ye kinya haban miensa bi. Ne mi chingoro mienu bi.
Okay.
Paul Biya pa na make it buy am.
Well, I need the meaning to me. But
see
but Paul Biya and so onim send you no so been who. Need the young man.
So you see why I doubt some of these things.
Say
na mu amunim se na yakuni pay. Say
sanso na onu so wo mo amu protect nipa.
Mani pay. On the same matter, final issue on the same matter. Now I called the alphabet to me Akebi. Madam Akosia Sewa Fosu.
Okay.
Mrs. Married to Charles Kojo Fosu under German civil law. A marriage Ghanaian jurisdiction and not jurisprudence, you respect it. The new argument ne say, what's it? Ono, any nikuno, nunyina, omunye Ghana for.
Okay, FM. Okay. 101.
Omunye Ghana for because omo renounce omo Ghanaian citizenship.
Okay.
Sisi omo ye German citizens. Omo use German passports. Na waprove with nkrata bribia. And to say omo ye German citizens dear. Either whilst they are alive or in death, it is the German laws that should apply to them. So, if the husband, a German citizen, is dead, he doesn't see why we should use Ghanaian laws to bury him by saying under Ghanaian laws, no dear, funono ye busunya dear. It is just like Mr. Bodosteiger, if I pronounce the name right, a German citizen. If he dies in Germany, he will find a funumba Ghana.
Okay,
Madame Astrid Kohl, my German lecturer, or a Germany. So over Germany, I am funny body and Bagana. Chancellor Angela Merkel, or a Germany. So why am coming ba abafumana agbawe ana osudoku? This is the argument Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu is making. Dani kununo, or a German knew. In the interpretation that when a German citizen dies, why do you bring Ghanaian laws to say, under Ghanaian customary practices, the body belongs to the family? We are opinion, veteran journalist, consultant on Ghanaian culture. From where you sit, honestly, you don't feel she has an argument. She has a case to make that now. So on your gaining.
She has a case, but it's a very tall order. Very, very, very tall order. Opo. Ompeo. Ghana moja wono.
Bon ye Ghana ni.
Hold on. Minimpa. Examples are uma 3 examples. Niya mi then say you preceded it with an if condition. Usi so Mungu or Germany was Tiger. If he dies in Germany, did Lumba die in Germany? If there's anybody to fight on the legal strength, then it's the German government. say kono legal strength no dia, then it is the German government. But you see, Ghana, a country, one of the few countries even Brofona or Moma independence in Ukraine, they ruled indirectly, what we call indirect rule. Ghana, ye what the court, civil, and ye what traditional beliefs, and the two are accepted under our laws. Inti se obiwa, does it become the property of the family or the property of the state where he belongs to? Once there is family, then the argument becomes different. Then the body is no longer the property of the woman. What I think she can do is to let the German government now come in officially and say, our citizen is dead, and we want our citizen in Germany. We don't know whether Daddy Lumba has done a will stating where he will to be buried. Even if that Lumba is a German, he can decide to say, when I die, bury me in Ghana. And so we don't know yet. Say no. Unfortunately, when the person does a will, it is only after burial that those wills are made public. So that's why I say, Mamino, or tall order, a bad ding, mano. The argument sounds very well.
Okay,
It is true that Lumba is a Ghanaian, is a German citizen. But we don't know whether he has told somebody, whether it has been recorded, whether he has already been prepared. Say, or see, family called Kumasi, family called Jisu, family called this place.
Well, to answer that question, the lawyers, as at the time he died, the Baba Jamal and Association, almost see he wrote his will, his testament, and burial wishes. That they have it. But of course, I say Yembere no Accra, Kumasi, or Bonn or Berlin. And we don't know what. But to answer that question, Usi because Ghana moja won the mono. Mameno wa tall order. Say obi Ghana moja won the mo. And or denouncing the Ghanaian citizenship. Or picky American, German, British, whatever citizenship. Ghana moja won the mo still. But don't to mean contested MP wa. On to mean occupy certain positions wa. Because I renounce it. I mean, so you can say one tro say bury me here or bury me there. The woman's argument is that if the man can't even, although Ghana moja won the mono, the entitled to certain Ghanaian rights. Why is it that when he dies, he DMC?
Halifax.
Because Oba can obey here visa.
The general question is, Inti Mrabi Waho say, we are German, you must only be buried in Germany.
They be Mrabi.
So the woman must also prove, say, Lumba say, so no Germany.
Okay, let me explain the woman's points. It is not that Mrabi Waho say German citizen who are just say ostrich legs, David.
Ostrich.
See, Mrana see.
101 points.
Because omu civil marriage were Germany, and both of them are German citizens. No, if no, you're no idea.
You see where she's changing the word.
You get what I'm changing. She's reminding us of the Mra because it's for her. So the argument is that look, this man, Mark Penigan and Moja Wanemo, Bobek standing MP and come back and say Davy or a German citizen. It is to say we would dear young for German laws. And they are seminal. And see still we see only case. We see still only case here.
On paper, dear, it may sound good to the ears.
It's sweet to the ears. Good to the ears on
but
paper.
When you come to the nitty-gritty now,
how can the thing be good to the ears on paper? But in reality, it's not good to the ears.
Because I say, one, Mrabi Waho says we are Germany. yɛntumi nsie wo baabi abiom anaa.
Okay.
Mrabi so ni was say we Germany, Kenny can see we Ghana.
So what do we do?
So open the German friend, the German former husband, no call German and go see no German. The usual lumba, yeah. Na if the visa say ko born, I ko be almost see that the lumba.
And the December 6th is just around the corner.
Oh,
So one year.
it's 1 month and 3 days.
Yeah, Wamre.
Oh, yeah, what time?
Okay. Luckily, it will happen after the 5th of December. Bibi will hold the 5th until on the 6th. I should say, you bet me, you know. As for the 5th of December, they'll be an him. But seriously, Halifax, the woman, she will have a bedding, man. Because Limba didn't die in Germany. If Lumba had died in Germany, in much the same way, so a bedding to bring the body here, if she fights the way she is fighting now, a bedding. But unfortunately for her, the man didn't die in Germany, like in Ghana.
101.7.
So unless the German government no bum, no money Ghana government so no more international arbitration
Over a corpse.
over a cup.
Okay. A couple of messages here and there. Akwesi Achiache, Halifax. There is a difference between citizen by birth and citizen by naturalization. In this case, Charles Kojofosu was born in Ghana and later naturalized in Germany. So he is still a Ghanaian and can still be buried. So he is still a Ghanaian and can still be buried in Germany. I'm sure he wanted to write and can still be buried in Ghana. I mean, from Sanani, the argument no quite. Nene, aka Nipa Papa, Odo Oba Ba Kompe. My name is Kwabena Dankwa. Nene.
Okay.
Omu can be ama. Auntie Lizzie, I see you. I see you. Thank God for your life too. So Kwehu Ntesu, I'm watching you live from Kwehu Ntesu. Greetings to Mercy Aqua, Emmanuel Aqua again, Junior, inside Connecticut, USA, from Esu Kwehu. And then, okay, when I go to my WhatsApp, baby, I mean, why are they fighting here? Say, I'll be here now, Junior. They be any nine a to me, I can't. Mamun, yes, sir. I mean, Mamun, yes, sir. Davy. Okay. So far, we've exhausted these two topics. Let me go to my third one. I upon Nene. Sorry, Safo.
Yes, sir.
Let's refer to him.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend Takia Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Takia Boy.
Yeah.
It's a Victory Bible Chapel.
Okay.
Okay, FM.
Victory Bible Church.
101.7.
Victory Bible Church, not chapel. Basically advising his colleague,
Mhm.
prophets,
Mm-hmm.
to be positive
Mm-hmm.
in their prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
And that Bible na sa wo empire basically says that the will of God should be done on earth
Mm-hmm.
as it is in heaven. That is the will of God. Let our will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that in heaven there is no crying, negative news, fire, plane crashes.
And there's no beer.
Well, one fan can no dear. Atongo Zimba said there is no beer in heaven. You do so basically, heaven is a place of positive news, good news, enjoyment, entertainment. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Until the NCR, if the will of God should be done on earth as it is in heaven, they are telling us that the will of God for this earth is plane crash, we babewu, eja babeshi. So
Mm-hmm.
the question is, inti someone dia enya mo munkana.
Okay. Can I?
I'm landed.
Okay. You've landed. Okay. You call.
Ah.
Go. Oh, Halifax. You know when I pick my phone.
You call Bible view. Who do you call? Me you.
I
I only said, oh, I mean,
Okay. Go prophecy. The art of telling something that is about to happen. That is prophecy. Good. Into no na yeko Bible mu a Nyankopon say your children shall prophesy. Into what are they going to prophesy? Things that I will tell them to tell you. Okay. Prophets are that is the first question. Intino Taki Yabo, is he a prophet?
I'm sure he is. He prophesies.
He prophesies. That means he understands the art of prophecy. Inti adia bakwa man who write-ups no ne or much ne many say whether he is telling them say the prophecies are not from God. If they are from God, they have no option than to say it. But if they are not from God and it is their own imagination and predicting what they believe they are, then I think say he has every right to say whatever advice he gave. But I don't know why God will give two different prophecies to two different prophets from him. No, but we say we besi. No, asan kachire we say we su besi. Different thing, opposites. Ghana is going to prosper in 2025. Ghana is going to see doom in 2025. We hear this always. And in which God are they all talking about? That is my question that I'm asking. I support the prophet what he's saying because he is a prophet. I support him because he's trying to tell us that no, most of the things are not coming from God. In wisdom, or the wisdom nakasa. To send Paul, I can say obisi when your message be from Yame. No kankasa horo. No be ni ho obechire mu a ye mane nye din. It's simply to tell the person say you can answer nonfa because Nyankopon person ni obi kasa. Obeka in the language that onipa ne beti. Na language bi ba no obi ani ho a ni je say ni awo kan one and ma o. Emfiri Nyame. Nti ni a prophet ne kan ye no advice or the ama no I think say me come deep and your person can say most of the things are not coming from God but he is applying wisdom else say free nyame nka on kan your kan no because Nyankopon ama me asem ne say nyame hu no say na me kan no ono prophet no we hu bi da o hu bi da Nyankopon fa bi ma ne da ntira o kan we so I agree with him.
One and then I move to the number upon. So for is it that in positive ones by na yenti? Because it looks as if they're baby in I don't know what you think. And negative one na de bieba.
Metinia prophets no was asem na o set premise from the prophets yeah boy
Yes.
angle no nti me fa na free ho no negative one ba positive one so ba
Oh, positives and so ba.
oh positives ba meti bebre
Obe to me kai BDA.
oh 2025 ebesi ye November this November it shall be well on you November prophecy we ati bebre NYSSP for say you can say meti almost say November it will be fruitful said yeah they say it meti de bia enya positive.
There is a difference between from where I sit, and of course we don't need to agree. There's a difference between.
I agree with you.
There is a difference between positive declaration.
And prophecy.
Not tree. And nyami ejie me say.
Okay.
Afiwe, plane crash 6 BC. The positive part will be nyami ejie me say. Afiwe Ghana benya onwani airline. A bit travel across Africa and across Europe and across Asia. Specific positive developmental prophecy for a country. But there will can a normal a friend of positive declarations. And your prophecy say nyami ejie chiremi.
Okay.
It say mpaibo.
But
nipa no bomb pie wa GDA mu. November we ebesi we ye. November we ebesi we ye. It is a difference from you get what I mean.
I'm getting thanks for the explanation today. because there be a media me feel say because who can't be say e be see me here ni minim say we a prophet who cannot e be a wahu enti na who can say e be see me here
eno wo ho but dodo na would say asofo Gina Domening November e be see we here. It is not nyami na so into odi wine na kasa 1,000 punye na be so mu nyine you be
that is my point.
That is why I'm saying that okasa with faith.
Oh, okay.
Said this positive thing should happen to you.
Why
now let's go
didn't
back
on can say may it?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
But my question is a positive prophecy for a country. Like we keep getting negative prophecies for a country. I feel way Ghana, your reserves, but he sees 6 trillion USD. Do we also hear those ones?
Not that I know of. The one I mean, the
positive declaration.
Declaration you have now declared to me, explain to me, say declarations. And none me and none me fan say
because
prophecies.
So the positive one would have been like, and the Lord opened my eye.
Yeah.
And I saw that in the month of November, Ghana will discover 10 more oil fields. And in the month of December, Ghana will have its own airline. And by January, we shall have another national airline. And then by February, we are going to buy one of the best presidential.
Or can see Ghana being a female vice president?
What is negative or positive about that one?
I said no, positive. Anna.
Nene, oh. It is positive for 12 well,
yeah, it is
but
worrying.
Thanks for the declaration explanation.
It is worrying, Mose. Almost all the what we describe as prophecies, about 90 or 95% of them are negative. Only few, and a new crampon, we hardly hear of them. I think the last time I heard about something was somebody saying, in a few years, Ghanaians will not travel abroad again. If they will go to America, they will just go for fanfare.
Well, you see, also on cast nyamina yi trenu. Which is the declaration.
So your question is, doesn't God reveal good things? Why is it that those who reveal it, they reveal only the bad ones? That's your concern.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is equally worrying, and I agree with your boy. Say those things are actually worrying. But as to whether God doesn't tell good things, I think He tells when He wants to tell. Unfortunately, we share books no more. Jeremiah and the rest of them, majority of them, woe unto you, woe unto you. Majority, in fact, Benumukra refer to Jeremiah as the prophet of some call him prophet of doom because on the warning kwa. So but in the case of Ghana, there, in fact, it is also worrying. I agree with the pastor. Say it is worrying. We should desist from all these negative things. The whole nation say plain back crash, and I won't country and say the dollar will reach this by December by March.
So I wanted to hear something like, and the Lord opened my eye. And in 2028 March, I saw that Ghana embassies across the world, businessmen have queued for visa. They all want Ghana to come and invest in Ghana. You get what I mean? And there shall be a shoe factory that will become, we'll call it Kotoka. And this shoe factory will export 1 million pieces every day to but anyway, if you are a prophet, Niger is one of these days. So great self-win and Nene Benete Akwaku no Mubuwa and Jumadie. Production team was led by the Virgin Adele, who is also a singer in church, upcoming musician, DJ Bosqua, Ompepa, yo crack, wana brabum, and Benjamin Kumson. Minidora Halifax Ansah-ADDO Nyamisha. We anchor Peace 104.3 for the midday news. Me, I mean, front decks, front.